Head on back. Back to the past. Oh. What's up? What? Twitch not doing it a lot. Did you do a claim? See, it's not showing anything in my log, and I didn't hear any alert things. Try refreshing it. Yeah, it's not showing anything. But did you just randomly bring that up because of that? Oh, excuse me. Or did you bring that up just because that newer version of it that's supposedly coming out? Twitch could be just screwed up. Anyway, it was Cloud. I need to see if there's actually any difference in that new version that's going to be coming out. I don't think there is. Like, I don't think there's any, like, new content or anything.
Destiny's burden weighs heavily on Cloud's giant sword. He travels in search of his crystal, together with Firion, Cecil, and Titus. But his eyes always gaze out to the distance, searching for what awaits at the end of his struggles. If he obtains his shimmering crystal, will he be able to cast a light on the shadows hiding within?
I think it's fair to question, like, when have these characters been pulled out of timelines? Like, after, before, during? Fate. What? Zweihander. Why would you choose this thing? see. Okay, let's go kick ass.
Come what may, I'm ready. There. Ah, over here. Burn. 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 My reality is mine alone. Come what may, I'm ready. There. Burn. Burn. There. Go.
But it is thy did.
That was a joke. Come what may, I'm ready. Weak. Burn. Burn. Burn.
Okay, I was confused why, like, I didn't have any, like, actual thing in my log. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of confused, like, what happened? Give me a second, Neil. Let me go kill Sephiroth here. Ow, my face.
You should have seen that one coming.
Oh yeah, while I'm in here, I probably should update the what we're actually playing here. So let's shut down. Okay, I think we're good. I mean, yeah, you could probably just lie, and I would have probably just figured, Twitch being Twitch. Probably could have, should have, but you didn't, so thus you didn't.
Come what may, I'm ready. Burn! Burn! There. Ah, over here! That was a joke.
Wonder if that's actually Bell or not. Nope. It's just the same.
Well, any clues on the crystal?
No. Nothing.
So these crystals can save the world, huh? I wonder how we're supposed to find them.
We probably have to fight more. Just defeat every enemy we encounter.
Don't know if we should be running into battle without knowing what's going on. After all, most people can't win every fight.
I guess we gotta rest up sometime.
There is some truth to that.
It's good to have you with us, Cloud. You've the sense to think things through.
You can learn something, Cecil.
Look who's talking. Guess we all need some of that sense.
Sense? No. That's not it. I'm just...
A puppet? Oh, come on! Seriously, that would have been perfect for that line. I'm so disappointed.
Let's just get this over with.
Easy. And peasy.
Let's go. Let's just get this over with.
There. Ah, over here.
That was quick too.
You should have seen that one coming. Come what may, I'm ready. Go! You should have seen that one coming. Not interested.
Okay, so that's how that one looks.
Can't smile about this one. Come what may, I'm ready. Let's go.
Can somebody tell me what the heck these crystals are, anyway?
Once we obtain them, will we be able to defeat Chaos?
If that is what Cosmos wishes, it is up to us to fulfill it.
But what exactly are we fighting for?
What do you mean? Isn't it to defeat Chaos and bring back peace to the world?
Cosmos only said that we had to get the crystals. There's no guarantee that defeating Chaos will bring peace. Nobody knows for sure what's gonna happen to the world.
I think we just have to keep faith.
We don't need to know much in order to fight, do we?
I just need some convincing. I don't want to find myself swept into more battles without knowing why I'm there.
Cloud.
Can any of you guys tell me? If there's a good reason to be here fighting, I want to hear it.
A reason to fight? I suppose I've never thought about that before.
I'm settling things with my old man. But that's a personal issue. I know.
Good for you, Titus.
Could you give me some time? I want to come up with an answer that would convince you.
An answer.
Just like the puppet you are, Cloud. Like the puppet you are. Nope, no I meant to hit. So I could have swore there was a way to move the cursor without. So that's level 13. So obviously we need to get with that. So one of these two fuckers likely the thing for that.
Guess I have to. Can't smile about this one. Guess I have to. won't sleep well tonight.
Okay. There's also a summon over here. So it would be nice to get that.
Come what may, I'm ready. That was a joke.
What's your pot? Hmm.
What do you want with me? Give me strength.
Fuck off.
Gotta start over. I'm gonna win. Don't you care? Burn! 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 Give me strength. This is it.
That's a bit close, though.
I've still got a lot to learn.
Hmm. Hmm.
Come what may, I'm ready. That was a joke.
I've been thinking about why we have to fight. But I'm finding it difficult to put into words.
I see.
There is one thing I came up with. Convincing or not.
What's that?
The Wild Rose. There's something I've been longing to see. That's the reason I want to end this conflict. Of course, that's all just still a dream.
A dream?
Yes. It's a dream I can't give up on. That's the reason I can keep fighting.
Firion. Will you fight me?
What?
I want to know. I have to know if that dream is really strong enough. Strong enough to keep you fighting.
But, Cloud... Understood. I'll take you on.
Unexpected twist. What a twist! Kick ass.
Give me all you've got, Cloud.
You should have seen that one coming.
Hey, fire.
It's not over yet.
Not bad at all.
Like I said, I won't give up on my dream.
Yeah, but I can't be like you.
Why not?
I've looked, but I'm still empty-handed. And without a dream, what do you suppose I should do? Sorry. Didn't mean to confuse you. Maybe what I'm looking for isn't here.
What I find interesting is they don't really acknowledge anything from their actual, like, stories of worlds, really. Like, shouldn't, like, Cloud be, like, concerned about Tifa or something? At least that's what I would think. know, story-wise, I'm not entirely sure what's like happening. Like that scene there.
Cloud. Did Firion give you his answer?
Yeah. He says he has a dream. And that he'll keep fighting until he can make it come true.
Sounds like Firion, sure enough.
He told you?
Yes, although he was embarrassed at first. He says he wants to create a world where wild roses grow in perpetual peace.
Sounds so childlike.
Honest men have honest dreams.
Maybe he wished it on a star. What about you, Cecil?
I don't think I can give you the kind of answer you're looking for. But perhaps there is someone somewhere with an answer. Why not go and look for it?
But
You should go, Cloud.
you too?
We're rooting for you.
You really don't mind?
Just one thing. When you find your answer, you come and tell us what it is.
Got it. That's a promise.
Yeah, but with like just a bit ago, I was talking about how none of them seem to really retain any like knowledge of their lives. Really, it seems like you think Cloud would be like, "Man, Tifa, I gotta find Tifa, I gotta help Tifa," or something like that. But it's like he doesn't even remember. And then we just had that scene with Garland, which makes it seem like none of them actually have any real memories, it seems. As for what I think of the game, well, honestly, I think it's a little kind of filled with too much random crap, to be honest. Like, I feel like a lot of this is kind of needless here. Like, I think they could have gone, like, doing, like, a Mortal Kombat tournament thing with, like, each character or something more so. Like, I always appreciate, like, trying different ideas. And I do certainly think there's interesting ideas to do with, like, RPG stuff for that. But, I don't know, I feel like this is just all kind of being weighed down with a lot of all this other
Not
crap.
interested. I won't sleep well tonight.
Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I just feel like there's just a lot, and it doesn't help with the PSP, like, you know, having to load so much shit constantly. So going between, like, menus to, like, load crap and shit. I mean, the equipped crap, going between screens to equipped crap and shit, and then it's just, I just feel like this would be so much simpler if they just did like one of the old Mortal Kombat tournament things where, you know, you just move to the next fight in that. Then, you know, interject the story scenes and stuff and not have to do so much of this weird stuff, Willie.
Can't smile about this one.
One of the other things that kind of confused me with the story is the fact that we keep having like a repeating cutscene happen at the end every single time, which is kind of strange. And how are you doing today, by the way, MacGyver? I mean, like, the actual combat's okay. I just don't know how I feel about having so much equipment and shit and statistical numbers. Good lord, I'm having a whole bunch of easy fights here all of a sudden.
Can't smile about this one.
Like, there's still a lot in the story I'm not sure what's going on. Like, the fighting's okay. I definitely, like, enjoy seeing some of the characters interact with each other and stuff. I definitely find, like, questionability on wanting to, like, equip a bunch of crap. Like, I don't know, I just feel kind of... Like, on one hand, like, customization can be neat, but, like, in a fighting game, it's kind of iffy. You.
My reality is mine alone.
I made that one fade away. Like, the board game, the equipment things are the things that I feel really mixed about. Especially the board game thing. I guess, like, the customization thing could be a little bit better if it wasn't for just having to do so much loading. And I don't usually complain about loading, but, like, it's really strange to be playing a fighting game that has tons of loading. If that makes any sense. Too soon. Just out range. Ooh, that looks like a bad hip bend there or some forth.
You should have seen that one coming.
Still didn't open it. The other thing that has me a little curious is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the sequel to this is supposed to be a prequel. So that also brings up some interesting questions in regards to that. Oh, my face. Was it? I thought, I mean, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was supposed to be a prequel. And it does add representation of Final Fantasy 14 and 12.
Let's go.
Because I believe they have representation of 11 in here. If I remember correctly, she's like a secret mission, I believe, that you get like near the end of the game or something. I'm pretty sure she's in here. I don't know if 12 is. Maybe it was 11, 12 in this, and then, like I said, I know 14. Shh! We do not say the Forbidden One's name. The Forbidden One. I mean, good lord. You just tell any actual Final Fantasy 11 player her name, and they'll just be like, "Ah!" I mean, you fight her like, what, like 4 times in various situations? Oh my lord. Especially that one miniature story where her personalities get split in half.
Good to see you, Cloud.
Sephiroth.
Why won't you take up your sword?
Fighting you would be meaningless. I'm tired of taking part in pointless battles.
Then if you had a reason, you would fight anyone?
No. All I want is to believe in why I fight.
Nothing but a puppet.
What?
Then let me give you a reason. A dream is easy to nip in the bud. How pitiful to live life hanging on to something this fragile.
It's Virian's wild rose. No. What have you done to them?
So now you have your reason. Come after me.
You son of a bitch. But yeah, there's like a mini storyline where she gets like split in half in personality, and just not to spoil what happens at the end of that storyline, but it's wild what the fuck happens at the end of that storyline. It's just wild. Like fucking it's on point for her character, but fuck. And this should be the last one on Cloud's path. But yeah, I don't remember if there was Final Fantasy 12 representation in this one. I know there's 14 in the sequel.
Get this over with.
Stay still. What are you doing?
That was a joke.
Oh, really? I wasn't actually aware that it had the original game in it. Interesting. But it does have prequel. So I was partially right. Yeah, like I said, I'm 100% sure there's a Final Fantasy 14 character in the sequel. Which, was that one cat girl who's really popular. Obviously it was before 15, so there was definitely no 15. But yeah, it probably has 13 representation in it too, I imagine. So there's probably 13 and 14. So the question is whether 12 was introduced in the sequel or in this one. But yeah, I did not realize that it had the original game on it too. That's interesting. Considering a lot of games that will like that, I'm going to assume you can just play the prequel right out, because it would suck if I had to replay the whole fucking game just to play it. Well, like I said, I'm very, very, very sure 14's in the sequel. So I would have to assume there's 13 in it. So it's just a question of which one 12 was in. I want to say I think 12 was in this one. And I want to say that's because if I remember correctly, what they did is they had a hero represent 11 and a villain represent 12, but not vice versa in this one. I don't know if they added the opposite in the sequel. Oh, and also I believe Gilgamesh is in the sequel also, I believe. I honestly do not remember any of the judges' names. Like, I'm gonna be really honest with you, MacGyver. I did not super dig Final Fantasy 12 so much. I hated the main character. I didn't like the whole concept of fucking have to get licenses. Oh, you want to use a wagged hat? You better get a license for that. Like, I hated that so much. And you know, and it's not to say I didn't have things. I liked basically the rest of the cast. Like, I don't know if you ever like heard what was it? What was the dude with the scar on his face that has a twin brother? Like, that dude was supposedly originally going to be the main character, and they wanted like a young guy that like touch like the younger audience more. Yeah. And, like, I like them, but I hate Van. Like, he's such a fucking... It's like, his entire existence is, like, completely pointless. Oh, shit. Like, he's such a fucking... just What the fuck do you have anything to do with what's going on? Like, quite literally. It's just... I don't know. Like, that little guy made more sense for a main character. I mean, like... It's... I don't know. It's a personal opinion. I just think Van was just such a fucking pointless character. I didn't mind the combat so much, but I hated the license system so much. Cause like 12 was basically like an offline Final Fantasy 11 with an AI system, so the other characters knew what to do. Cause obviously you can't play like a whole MMO party by yourself. Honestly, if they got rid of the license system, I would be so happy. Yeah, the Gambit system was basically, how do we make it where you can manage an MMO party? And that was basically the whole point of that. Like, just to set up, like, how the AI works, essentially. Like, if it wasn't for that, and, like, it had some kind of weird, like, multiplayer, I mean, it essentially would be like Final Fantasy 11, an open combat system where everything's based on, like, active time system shit. Stay still, bots. Yeah, I've never played the Zodiac version. But yeah, I just remember, like, getting like, I stuck with, like, the same characters, basically, as much as humanly possible. So, like, half of my characters were, like, fucking not leveled up. So I never, like, when I got to the end, I'd have to occasionally change over to one of the characters, like, level 20 or something to revive someone and then swap back. Oh, wait. Oh, my soul! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ow. Devastating.
Can't smile about this one.
Oh, you talking about the super boss? Yeah, they made it. So in the original release of Final Fantasy 12, you had to do the super boss in literally one go. In later versions, they made it where you could save and everything, and it retains whatever its health was at. So yeah, if you're talking about the super boss, yeah, they did that because that was a pretty controversial boss, along with Did it? Maybe I missed remembering then. I can't remember everything perfectly. I never did the super boss stuff, so.
I knew you'd come. You always do as you're told, don't you?
What?
You look for a reason, because you don't want to be swept into a fight. But all you do is look. You do nothing to follow that desire. That is why you are so eager to make someone else's reason your own.
What's your point?
Your companions could get hurt, yet they'd still have the will to continue their search. But what about you? You're nothing but a puppet that gets swept away, unable to make any decisions on its own.
You're wrong. I just...
So, I'll continue to provide you with a reason. Every time you need one.
Shut up! I've had enough of being told what to fight for. I came here of my own will.
All you've ever wanted was to cling to old memories.
You're the one who can't let go.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they changed the Zodiac weapon is in the later versions.
Sephiroth! It ends here. Go back to sleep.
Deja vu.
Accept it. I am the one who guides you forever. If it's despair you want, then I shall provide.
What I want most. I'll find myself.
You're nothing but a puppet.
And load screen. Yep. Way to ruin the mood, game. But yeah. The Chaos Wings? Chaos Wings. Chaos Wings. Oh, I have the Vita physical of that. I got that off Play Asia like a bajillion years ago. Yeah, I think the physical Vita version comes with all three, I think. Was it just three? Let me... mm, mm, let's see. No, apparently the Vita version's just three, actually, I guess. Oh, wait. Not sure, actually. Here, let me look at the Play Asia listing, maybe. Play Asia list says Chaos Wings 3 prequel trilogy. So that makes me feel like, let's see, I got that back in 2015. Oh man. Okay, according... Yeah, okay, so supposedly it has Chaos Wings Omega, Chaos Wings 2, and Chaos Wings 3 on it. Supposedly. If I'm reading this all correctly. So, eh. Let's see. See, they were mobile games. Oh, there is? Oh, I missed that, so. 2 was annoying to work on emulators. Was a semi-interesting story overall. The wiki page for 1 has a video release for 1 in Omega. Haven't checked the others yet. They'd all been out, I think. The Vita had all 4, but yeah, I didn't even know there was apparently on mobile, I guess it had English versions, but yeah, as far as I understood, the Vita version was Japanese only, so but yeah, like I bought it a long time ago. Like I'm just like, oh, cool, Square Enix RPGs.
You ignorant traitor.
Like I didn't even know it had any English, so that's kind of interestingly odd. Come down here, you fucking coward! What the fuck is he doing? Oh shit. Oh, what the hell? Oh fuck.
To the promised land.
Fucking stop hiding away on you, bitch!
Ready. To the promised land.
Oh, sweet. Give me that.
To the promised land. Fly. To the promised land. Fly.
Fucking. Bastard! Ba 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 ba. No, all my fucking. Stay still, you
To the promised
fucking bastard!
This is it.
Yeah, so in other words, it's probably not going to be very easy to play as a non-Japanese speaker. It's a bit of a shame. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I probably didn't pay too much for it, I don't think. Oh, no, no! I hate this fucking stage. Look, either come down here, simple, or I'm just gonna keep using fireballs. Now go into the fucking live stream where you belong, bastard.
Can't smile about this one.
Don't know. Holy shit, I gained 4 levels. Fuck. I have absolutely no idea, though. I don't know how similar they are to the mobile versions. I mean, if there isn't a lot of differences, it probably wouldn't be that difficult, but if it has a lot of programming differences, it could be a little bit more complicated than that. Did he just throw in the materia?
This is it. The crystal.
It is also what you most despise. Take it, and you will be doomed to further conflicts and never know why.
So be it. If that's my destiny. I live in my reality, not yours.
Fuck you, because you told me.
Very well. Every time your eyes gaze upon it, remember, you were only able to obtain it with my guidance. And I will continue to pull your strings.
Well, good luck with that.
I decide. My own path.
I can't.
Even if I have my doubts. I have to find my own answer. And tell my friends. Like I promised.
I can't imagine going.
Until then, I'll keep fighting.
Are we done with the monologuing here? I think yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine going back and playing like any long ass series of games again. Like, out of the mainline games, the only games I don't have in the retro bracket would be 3. Like, 3 is the only mainline Final Fantasy I've not played through. And when we get to modern, Lightning's Return, Final Fantasy 13-3, and anything past 14. I have not played anything past 14, so I haven't played 15 or 16. Oh wow, I heard those little I can't remember what those things were called in Minish Cap, but I think I remember watching a video talking about there were like several things you can actually get permanently locked out of. Yes, those. I believe I remember watching a video talking about several like game-breaking like locks on some of them or one of them or something. Also, I definitely have to recommend 4 and 6, by the way. How only? That's quite bizarre, actually. 2 is, I have not played through the After Years either, if we're counting that as well. something I want to do with Final Fantasy IV in the after years is because I played the original American SNES version, so I thought something it would be interesting to do with Final Fantasy IV would be to play through the DS version, because that one apparently intentionally like trolls and does like funny, like, how should I say, like kind of like, oh yeah, this ain't the same strat as your Final Fantasy IV, get nuked, bitch. So it's kind of like an interesting, like, new fresh way to play for. Plus it adds tons of new story shit that actually goes into after years, as opposed to the PSP port of 4 that doesn't have those scenes. So it kind of makes more sense to play through the DS version anyway in that regards. But yeah, I haven't played through after years. And pal, they forgot to let you buy the 99 bombed. And there's a Kinstone fuse that if you don't do it on the spot and leave the area, it locks permanently. Oh shit, yeah, you got lucky then. You got super lucky. Yeah, that kind of shit sucks when it happens. He has lost nothing, just the opposite. He draws near to the truth with each step. He has become a threat to your plan. I definitely feel like Garland's up to shenanigans of some kind. Garland and Golbez both feel like they're up to something.
The light he holds may be small, but the crystal continues to shine brighter with every answer found. The warrior has vowed to keep fighting, and keep fighting he will, until he can fulfill the promise he made with his companions. Etched in destiny, his quest for answers continues on.
Same, I have not played that, but, like, I mean, look, okay, let's be absolutely honest. Let's be absolutely honest. Obviously, Strangers of Paradise is a fucking prequel to Final Fantasy 1. I mean, the main character's fucking named Garland. The trailer shows you him fighting Garland's armor. So, like, that's a very intriguing premise in its own, because, I mean, like, all you know about Garland in the original Final Fantasy 1 is that he was apparently a knight of the king, and he kidnaps the princess at the beginning, and that's it. Like, his backstory is virtually non-existent outside that. So, like, but yeah, that's something I've been wanting to play. I've heard very mixed things about it. Some good, some bad, so it feels like it's kind of a middle-of-the-road kind of thing. Now, as for, like, the, we're gonna have that whole, scene again. Or we're gonna have a new scene. New scene, old scene. Last time I played the new scene, then the old scene. Oh, new scene. I'm assuming this is supposed to be representative of Final Fantasy 1.
All shall bear fruit in due time. The ultimate mortal conflict.
As well as the absolute end of the world. Perhaps the only thing that is out of our reach is the whimsy of the gods.
The new one they announced. I mean, I hope it turns out to be good. Because, I mean, I didn't resonate with 12 at all. Yep, here we go. Same cutscene again. I didn't resonate with 12. I didn't resonate with any of 13 at all. 14, I didn't really like get into 14 much. Like, it just kind of lost that spark of how MMOs were. It's like a really different breed of MMO. I haven't played 15, but car pushing simulator doesn't really sound crazy to me. And then 16, I heard it's like a weird Devil May Cry RPG thing.
Let's end this fight. Here and now.
You got a long ways to go then.
It has already been.
I mean, I didn't hate 14. I just don't feel like it has that same vibe as my playing of 11 back in the older day.
Into true darkness.
It kind of suffers those same problems WoW did, is like, the community just is so much harder to have in it, really. I mean, like, the mini MMOs in general are just not even remotely like they were before. The communities and challenge and stuff is just a very different thing.
Chaos.
I mean, even Final Fantasy 11, as much as I loved playing through 11, like, it's not the same either. Like, they did tons of things to essentially make up for a smaller player base and stuff.
Purgatory. What a shame, Cosmos.
This is not for you to decide. What they must know is true darkness.
Your wish shall be granted.
I played through 11 for a long time. Like, I've done everything in 11 story-wise. I literally cried during what was originally the original actual end of Final Fantasy 11 storyline. Like, it had such a beautiful credit scene because they, before it ended, they asked people if they wanted to sing a part of the Final Fantasy 11 theme. And what they did is they incorporated that into the credits as a part of the song where the actual players sing. And I was like, that's so beautiful and such like a community aspect, if that makes any sense. In 1 month? Like, all of it? What the fuck? I mean, you talk about all of it. Like, we're not talking about, like, the base game. We're talking about all of it? Like, good lord. Some of that shit has timers on it. Some of that shit you had to wait, like, a day to continue. What the hell? Did you fight Bahamut? A lot of people don't do the Bahamut fight. Like, back in the day, I had to spend, like, 2 weeks shouting for people who wanted to do the Bahamut fight, and then get all the names and shit, and then on the planned day, fucking contact all of them, and then go there and kick his ass. I think Bahamut was like a 24-person fight, I think, if I remember correctly. I mean, I can understand some of the older content, especially with like. So my first question is, oh man, you know, that's one of the things that make me sad about 14. Is like, I would have actually loved to experience OG 14 up to that. makes me sad that that's just not something obviously anyone can ever experience again, sadly. That kind of thing sucks to me. I really wish there was like some way to really experience that. There's supposed to be like a fan server thing that's being made, but as far as I know, that's never really went anywhere. So I have to ask with Final Fantasy XI, Neo 3? We mean Neo 3. You talking about that mobile game? I didn't get to play the mobile game. I kind of regret not to. I kind of was holding out that Yoko Taro would make some kind of comprehensive, some comprehensive, like, Switch version or something. But that didn't end up happening. I think you all are talking about the mobile game. Yeah, you're talking about the mobile game, yeah. I didn't get to play that, sadly. I really hoped that they were gonna maybe do some Switch version or something. They didn't. Ah, man, that makes me cry. This is why I hate fucking mobile shit. I hope so. Like, I because I have heard the story's interesting, and I literally know nothing about it to this day, actually. God damn it. I really should have just fucking tried to play it. Like, damn it. Like, see, this is the regret, the fear of missing out, and all that kind of shit. Fucking mobile games. I hate mobile games. Damn gotcha mobile fucking trash. Damn it all. I guess what can you do? The Drinking God Neo Universe is such a bizarro series. I still need to play the newer version of OG Neo, because I still don't know what, but I've been told there is something unique that's in it, so I still need to play through it for that. Ooh, there's a private server? I mean, at least somebody fucking captured it then. Because a lot of mobile games fucking lost content a lot of times, so that's good. Oh, man. We got Cloud done. Oh, yeah, like, overall, I don't think it's gonna replace my opinion on that. Because I know, like, they, like, touched up combat to be more like Automata, from what I understand. So, I don't really think I'm gonna probably think it's better. But, yeah, like I said, there's supposed to be some new content in it, so I would like to experience that. Now, whether I think it's gonna be better, I probably doubtful. There's not a lot of times where I feel like newer versions replace the older one. Sometimes they complement it, which is what I think this case will be, but I don't think it'll be a replacement at all for me. Either way, I'll be getting that one day, that. No, that X-nay, no, don't continue this conversation. X-nay on the talking about any spoilers stuff, Like I said, I've strongly asked people to not tell me what the hell's in the new Neo version. I've just been told there is something. I do want to experience it. You're fine, you're fine. I'm just being cautious. I'm just being cautious. Anyway. I've read a few things. I have a few things, too. I always like telling people the little, story about Beep Beep. That was part of the Drakengard, 3 Collector's Edition. Because that's something a lot of people don't usually know about. But yeah, if you're talking about, like, way before the series branched out, the book that takes place before Neil, I've never technically read the book, but I know a lot of stuff in the book. That's both a blessing and a curse. You know, like, Drakengard 3, like, has a really interesting cast of characters and shenanigans, and, like, story-wise, has all kinds of fucking potential between Drakengard and Neil, but at the same time, the gameplay is, like, some of the worst programming I've seen in a Square Enix game in a long time. Like, it chugs and lags and loads, and it's like, oh my fucking lord. If it wasn't for the characters being really fucking bizarre and interesting, like Yoko Taro basically always does with everything he works on, like, the game would not have been worth through all the fucking pain. But yeah, at this point in time, there's a lot of different books on Neil. Back when Neil originally came out, you just had the book that took place before Neil. But now there's all kinds of different fucking books and plays and all kinds of shit. The other thing to keep in mind when talking about the original Neil is the fact that you have young Neil and adult Neil. In Japan, they basically just use young Neil, like teen Neil. Adult Neil was really just a marketing ploy for the West Willy. Well, I mean, the book novel talks about, like, say, like, where Whis came from, about Kaine's grandmom, like, a bunch of the shit that happened in... Well, actually, if I keep going on that path, I'm gonna spoil all kinds of shit. Let's just say it goes into a lot of shit that happens before Neil. Well, the book I'm referring to is considered a novel. Like I said, at this point, there's a lot of different books. Yeah, these aren't short stories, what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is a giant novel thing. It was the first book of any Neo-related stuff. But yeah, like, there's lots of short... I mean, there's tons of, like... If anything, like, Yoko Taro loves doing fucking short stories. Like, he just fucking I mean, like I said, Drakengard 3's special edition comes with a book of a bunch of short stories. You're fine. It's kind of confusing at this point to talk about all these books because now there's tons of them and, like, they branch out to different games and different placements and everything. Oh yeah, and audiobooks. Fuck, I even forgot those exist. I mean, oh my lord. Dude has too much multi-universe shit. Oh, is that the art book ending? I remember in Neo's art book, there was an ending that's exclusive to the art book. Which I was a little familiar with. But yeah, I remember that back when they released it, a big art book thing, and it had a exclusive ending in it. And I was like, oh, well, that's bizarre. I'd go into that, but you know, full story. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yoko Taro, you crazy, crazy guy. You know, sometimes I wonder what would happen if Yoko Taro and Toby Fox worked together. Like, think of the madness they could create together. Anyway. So, we got Cloud done, which ended up being a little bit longer. I find it interesting his is circular. Like, honestly, I'm sure that's supposed to be, like, material looking. I mean, come on. Come on. That has to be, like, the whole point of it looking like that. Oh yeah, like, almost basically all that shit's canon. Yeah, I remember when the plays for Automata started happening, and that started driving the community crazy in theories and shit. Well, I mean, come on. 2B, like, with an ass like that, there's no way they can't just not market on fucking it and everything. Like I told Bullion, like, I had a conversation with Bullion about, Delta Wound. And I was like, I feel like Toby Fox's strat, because, I mean, like, Delta Wound's almost 10 years old and still being developed. So, like, you know, obviously they need money to keep funding this shit. So they make it merchandise. And I was like, he's basically doing the anime strat. And Bullion was like, what's the anime strat? And, like, I basically explained how most anime doesn't really make up the money for the anime. It's merchandising. Merchandising. Hence why there's usually always, like, characters that get the more perverse side. Like, you know, like, yeah, you usually have, like a teasy, pervy character or something for the fans to be getting all the statues and stuff of, you know. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for the game to be done, but I have talked to Bullion that I'm slowly thinking of starting to play it because, like, I've been starting to get stuff in my feed, and it's like, no, stop showing me Delta Wound recommendations. I don't want to fucking have anything spoiled. But it's getting dangerous. The dangerous waters are slowly creeping in, and I might have to honestly just decide to fucking start it and not have to worry about major spoilers or. So here's the curious thing. Now, I did play Chapter 1 back in the day because it was advertised as a demo. So I took it as a demo, not a fucking, like, a really gigantic slice of the game. And I did get to fight the secret boss in that. And from what I understand, there's apparently lots of fucking secret bosses. So I'm thinking if I do end up playing it, I'm just gonna play a regular casual kind of play. And then when it gets its inevitable fan game or physical version, that's like 100% guaranteed on the Switch, and maybe on the PS5, maybe, if Sony hasn't axed discs yet. Play through that and do all the secretive shit. So, like, I am kind of keeping that in mind if I go down that route. But, like, I have been dodging it for ages. And ages and ages. And I'm slowly having way too much Delta Wound shit all of a sudden being recommended to me on YouTube, which is very concerning. I really wish there was, like, an easy way to be like, do not recommend this shit. In Undertale, you had a genocide one and a normal one. And then from a normal one, you could go to the true ending. So, like, if you consider the true ending its own path, then I guess you could say 3 paths. But really, like, to get the true ending, you just really reload the normal path as long as you didn't do anything that blocks you from getting it. Oh, wait, I misread that. I misread that. You said much like Undertale. No, wait. Let me. I have absolutely no idea. I completely misread that. I have absolutely no idea what they're doing in that regard. All I know is Chapter 1. No. You're fine. I misread that. For some reason, my brain read that as like asking about Undertale, not comparing it to Undertale. But yeah, I have no idea. I've only played Chapter 1 and fought the secret boss in it. I have no idea much about what's remained or. But the thing that's concerning me is because, you know, YouTube people do not have a lot of respect for people and like they want to put spoilers and shit in the names and thumbnails of their videos and shit because they have no respect for anyone. And that's what I'm really concerned about because I'm seeing more and more Delta Wound shit getting recommended, and I'm just like, no. Because I know some jackass is gonna have like a big fucking title and thumbnail of something that's gonna be some major spoiler, and it's gonna piss me off. And it was going so well because like up to this point I haven't had this problem, but all of a sudden I'm just getting recommended so much shit. But yeah, like I want to play a complete game, but like I also don't want it ruined. So like I am starting to kind of feel the pressure, you know. I'm just glad there ain't dickheads doing that to the last Defense Academy, which I guess is the nice thing about well, I mean Sans appears in the first chapter, so that's not exactly a huge spoiler. But yeah, like I don't want to see like. But I get what you mean as an example. Like I don't want to see like in chapter 3, blah blah characters big, or they're the villain, or the you know, like I don't want to see that shit. I want to come up with those ideas on my own shit. And that's why, really. So my understanding, they put a blog out that said chapter 6 is likely going to come out this year. So I am kind of hoping next year will be chapter 7, and then hopefully a physical version, and then play through that. But yeah, if I do end up playing Deltarune, I mean, I wish it didn't take like almost 10 years. But yeah, that was kind of like the thing I was saying, the bullying. That's why there's so much merch, because that's basically what's funding the development, I would say. That's what anime usually does. So, like, I'm pretty sure 2B is like a giant milking cow for Squire Enix when it comes to extra income from all of Yokutaro's shit. Oh, I'm sure Squire Enix wants 2B to be in as much shit as humanly possible for that exact reason. I don't know about Yokotaro. I mean, Yokotaro is a man of culture. Yes. Yokotaro likes making very interesting stories. So I don't know if Yokotaro personally wants 2B to appear so much. Probably not. Yokotaro comes off as the kind of guy that doesn't want to milk something to the literal fucking death like a lot of companies do. So I would probably agree Squire Enix is probably like, 2B ass. 2B or 2B ass. That is my bank account. But, yeah. That's corporations for you. That's corporations for you. Oh yeah, before Neo, like, or not before, before Neo Automata, Yoku Taru was kinda in fucking now. I don't think I ever heard 100% confirmation of this, but let's see. Let me look that one up. That one doesn't ring a bell. But the story goes, before Neo Automata became, like, he had just been bouncing around different properties. Oh. Went to sleep. Wakey, wakey. Wake up! PSP. I need to go into the menu thing and tell it to not, Oh no, did that mess up the signal? Oh, there it goes. But, I need to go and tell it to not go to sleep. Let's see. I'm not getting any search results for that, so I'm not sure if that's spelled the right way, maybe. My PSP doesn't have the space to load. That's fair though. Some late PSP games did let you. That's one of the reasons I never got to play. Well, initially you typed in. Never mind. Okay. See, I typed in. Okay, I typed in the thing before that message. Give me a. It's writing, composing a brand new original anime. So it's not even a game. He's actually walking. That's actually kind of interesting for him to be walking in that universe too, because that has a lot of weirdo ass shit. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. See, I thought you were talking about some other game or something. The only game I know that you needed to do it was, oh, what was that Metal Gear game? The one that's connected to Metal Gear 5, Peace Walker. It's why I never got to play Peace Walker on the PSPs, because it needed to install. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, some late PSP games made the option to install to make better things, and that might work. Maybe I could look into like a cheap SD card or something, or whatever the hell kind of. I think they were SD cards that the PSP used. You probably can get like a cheap one nowadays. Whip if I wanted to ever do that for the Vita though. Nope. Well, what did the PSP use again then? Let's see. I can't remember. What did PSP use for storage? Used memory, stick duo cards. Oh no. I thought they were like SD cards. I couldn't remember. Like, I never really used any of that shit, because I'm a physical person. I don't buy digital crap. I never bought any digital crap on the fucking, I wonder how much that shit goes for now. Doing a quick search, let's see. There's a 4 GB one on eBay for, like, $9. 32 gigabyte at Walmart for 24. 2 gigabyte for 10. 1 gigabyte for 26. What? What kind of whip off is that? I might look into that maybe. If I want like really cheap, I might look into that maybe then. Maybe, possibly. Because the faster loading would really be a huge improvement for me. Like I said, I don't usually complain about loading very often. But when I do, oh lord, it's very fucking annoying. I mean, I never complained about loading in Chrono Trigger on the PlayStation 1. And almost everyone bitches about that. Well, I might look at some options on that, because that would actually, would be a nice improvement. But yeah, I might look into that in the future here, or maybe after the stream. Yeah, that's the other thing you gotta beware when buying, like, stuff for, like, older hardware. Like, sometimes they can't recognize, like, newer, higher capacities. Like, I know, like, the PS2, like, hard drive spot, like, there's a lot of hard drives it won't recognize because it's like, this exists? I don't even think I can recognize this.